All right, y'all. We are live on this absolutely beautiful Wednesday morning, and I cannot believe what is going on with the Bitcoins, y'all. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah. I pray everybody is super blessed, excited to get into this, y'all. Shout out to Crypto Yacht. We will be live momentarily. Make sure to FOMO into the like button, y'all, because as usual, if we can get this stream up to 750 likes during the stream, I will be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin, which may be worth $1 million by the end of the stream. All right, y'all. We are live. We are live on this absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely a beautiful Tuesday morning, y'all. Got the hat backwards today. Got the bed head going on, guys. If you haven't noticed, I've been wearing the same thing for 3 days, guys. The same old shirt. Smells horrible. Horrible. Literally horrible. Haven't showered. You know what? As long as the wife don't complain, I don't complain either. All right. God bless everybody. It's good to see everybody here. Let's get into some of these charts. Good question, David, about the no volume. You know. Make sure to FOMO into the like button, guys. Let's get this stream up to 750 likes. I think we can do it today. If Bitcoin really does hit a new all-time high today, then more people are going to be jumping on the stream. They're going to be like, "Hey, I gotta find out about this Bitcoin stuff." My grandson's been telling me to get into this Bitcoin for years now, and it's hitting new all-time highs. The best time to get into it is at all-time highs. Ain't that right, y'all? Ain't that right? All right, so let's start with some interesting stuff that's going on the chart here. So last night we did come up and reject very nicely off of a naked point of control. This was really the last area of resistance that Bitcoin had before hitting new all-time highs. In fact, this really is the last resistance that we have before all-time highs right here. And we can see that we did indeed get a very nice rejection from that level of about 1.5%, which, by the way, guys, if you're going to be shorting in the middle of a crazy uptrend, 1.5% is not too bad. And believe it or not, I did take that short because why not? Why not short the resistances? And it was not a bad move, right? Not a bad little scalperoonie right there. Okay, so this morning something sad happened to me, guys. I woke up, I did my technical analysis, and you know, the first thing I noticed when I woke up this morning was the fact that we really did have a very technical evening last night. We rejected perfectly off the naked daily point of control. We came down and got a perfect bounce off of the 618 golden pocket. We came up and got a perfect rejection off the 618/golden pocket. Then we got a perfect rejection off the daily open. That's why it's so important to be able to do your technical analysis, y'all, because if you can do your technical analysis, then you can indeed find those good trade setups. You can indeed find those good trade setups. If you are getting confirmations on Market Cipher, bizzle, as you come to these levels, then it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's what I'm trying to say. So this morning I did wake up and I saw something on the chart, which was this, a potential long trade that I really wanted to take, a Bitcoin scalp. I saw that we were coming down to a Fibonacci golden pocket level / value area low, and I saw we were getting bullish divergences on the 6-minute time frame. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take this scalp when we come down to the 618. So you know what I dang did? I set some limit orders down here. I set some limit orders right on the 618, set one right in the middle, one right on the 0.65, loading up my position. And you know what happened? It's quite a sad story. Quite a sad story, but we didn't come down to my entry. So 0 of my limit orders got filled, guys, for this epic pump that we just experienced. It was the most epic pump I've ever seen. Ever. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But man, my limit orders were basically down here, guys, for this pump. Can you believe that? Can you even believe that? If anyone believes it, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if anyone actually believes that. So right now, what's going on with the corn? What is going on right now? Are we about to pump up even higher? Well, it looks like we're pumping. That's for sure. That is for sure. But if we take a look at some of the higher time frames, we can see that potentially we might just consolidate and come down a little bit. But the New York Open was just 10 minutes ago, and I'm honestly agnostic at the moment about what is going to happen. We technically still have some of these bearish divergences. Whoop. We technically still have some of these bearish divergences forming on the chart here. I'm honestly kind of hoping that we come down a little bit here so I can hop in a nice long position, because, I was hoping, before I started this stream here, I was hoping that, well, would you look at that, guys? Would you look at that? Oh my, shocking, emergency Bitcoin stream. Bitcoin breaking out right now. Today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, this is the resistance we've been waiting for, guys. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Man. This is a new all-time high, guys. Bitcoin has just hit a new all-time high. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I am so glad. Man, Baruch Hashem. Thank the Lord that I caught this on a live stream, guys. Bitcoin is at a new all-time high right now. That means anybody who ever bought Bitcoin ever in their life, even at the old all-time high, is in profit right now. Even Ethereum is pumping, guys. Even Ethereum is absolutely pumping. Absolutely. It's not at an all-time high, though. So my poor grandpa who bought ETH at the top, he's still not in profit, guys. You know? So, what does agnostic mean, SDC? Well, it means I know a lot about eggs, right? I have the gnosis about eggs. Would you look at that? Oh, my goodness, guys. Would you even look at that? Oh, man. Man, that is wild. That is just so wild. I can't even believe it, man. I cannot even believe it. Mind is blown right now. My mind is absolutely blown. My mind is absolutely blown, guys. So crazy. So crazy. I'm sorry, I have to text all my friends, which I only have one friend, by the way. Yeah, I'm kind of a loser. I live in my mom's basement. Man, what is going on right now? I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Let's see. So much volume. So much dang volume coming in. Shorts are closing out. No surprise there. This is insane, guys. This really is absolutely insane. I mean, we just had, 400 million orders come in. 400 million in a 15-minute candle. People are trading this breakout like crazy. People are really FOMOing in right now. Look at that. Look at that. People FOMOing in. Millions upon millions. This is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see what happens if we get a... Man, this is wild, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say because, I just... It's like a victory, right? It's like a victory for Bitcoin right now. For all of us who've been hodling since 2015, trying to tell our friends and our families that it's going to be worth something someday. You know what I'm saying? It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Man. Well, I'm short on ETH, guys. I shorted ETH here because I wanted. That was part of my plan. It's part of my plan to short ETH. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if I get wrecked. Looks like I might. This is wild, guys. This is wild. All right, well, what a way to start the day. What are our targets right now? Since Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high, are we going to 75K? It's very, very possible right now that we do go to 75K. Yeah, it is possible, guys. Okay, just hit my take profit 1 for Ethereum. Gonna go ahead and move that stop loss to the entry. This is some wild stuff, guys. This really is some wild stuff. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to a higher time frame and let's kind of see now what we're dealing with now that Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high. A new all-time high. Can we even believe it, guys? Can we even believe it? Now that Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high. What do we have to deal with? This was the last resistance. This naked daily point of control right here was the last resistance that we had now before an all-time high. Which means if we come back down to retest this and we bounce perfectly off the VWAP, we will have now confirmed a previous resistance into support. A previous resistance into support. And I'm going to go ahead to the weekly time frame here. And what I want to do is I want to just pull out some fib targets here. Okay, we're going to pull out some fib targets. We're going to turn off all the levels that we have on the chart here. Look at all these levels that we have on the chart, and let's see where we're going to go now. This is absolutely phenomenal. Because I know a lot of us who are into crypto trading, we're into not just trading, but we're into crypto in general. We're into Bitcoin in general. We've been hodling through the trenches, guys. Through the trenches. We were buying at the Corona dump. Am I allowed to say Corona on YouTube? I don't even know. I'm talking about the beer. During the beer bug dump, you drank too much beer, you had to take a dump. We ended up at $3,000 Bitcoins just 2 short years ago. And now here we are, guys. We've been hodling, we've been taking out our wife's pension from her job that she quit so we could be professional farmers and homesteaders, put it all into Bitcoin. What an amazing thing. All right, so let's see. Trend-based fib extension. Few things. So first of all, let's analyze this from the beer bug dump. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my magnet tool, and I'm going to take it from the low of this dump right here. Okay, and I am going to drag it to the old all-time high. Oh wow, that's cool, guys. That's cool. The old all-time high, and then down to the low of this dump. Okay, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. We're coming up to the 618 fib extension right now. Very interesting. We are coming right up to that 618 fib extension, coming right in at about 666.56 and 0 cents. That's quite phenomenal. Pretty sure my ETH short stopped out, guys. That's okay. I hit a juicy take profit, 50% out of the trade, and yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, made a profit on it. Made a small little profit on it. Account is bigger than it was. That's good. That's good. My daily P&L is up from that. That's what happens when you limit in and limit out, guys. That's what happens when you limit in and limit out. Okay. So, coming up to that 618 fib extension, going back to the weekly time frame, if we do a 1-to-1 fib extension, okay, which means the way these fib extensions work, if anybody's unfamiliar, is basically we're assuming that this is a trend, that we're in an uptrend, and we've just put in a higher low, and we're trying to guess where the next leg up is going to go. The 1-to-1 fib extension is a very common place for a trend to go, where we put in an initial leg up, we get a retracement, and then we put an equal leg up on the second leg, right? We're talking about legs and equals and different body parts. And so we've got this coming in at about 90K, right? And then we have the 1.618, which is a very common area for price to eventually get to if the trend continues. And that's coming in at about $127,914 and 0 cents. And then we've got the 2618 right up here, close to $200,000, about $190,000. Now, it's not too crazy to think about the price getting up to these levels. If we think about the first leg of the move for the corn, it was 1,600%. 1,600% move to the upside. Now, I know the percentages are going to get smaller as we go. The 1-to-1 fib extension from here is only 38% away. That's really not anything too crazy. 38% is not anything too crazy. We dropped down 56% during our last retracement. So it's nothing too crazy to think that we are going to see a 90K Bitcoin, and then to the 1.618 extension, that's almost 100% coming in right at about 120K. There's other ways to obtain targets as well, and we can analyze the trend from a little bit of a different perspective. So we can analyze the most recent uptrend if we're going to consider this, instead of considering this the trend that we're in right now. We can consider this the trend that we're in right now, zoop, 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 which is officially, an uptrend, right? Higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. On the weekly time frame, guys, this is absolutely phenomenal. So if we pull out the fib extension from this low down here. Let me put on the magnet tool. And we take it to, oh, that's not a magnet. That is not a magnet tool, guys. That is not a trend tool. If we take it from here to the high right up here to the low right about here. Now we can see some other targets. Now for me, these targets make a little bit more sense just because we're analyzing a more local trend. Not that we're not going to hit those other targets, but you know, we've already come above the 1-to-1 extension of this little uptrend that we're in right here. Okay, so for me, the next major target that I'm looking for is going to be coming in right around 70K, and above that, the next major target I'm looking for is about 78K. And then the next major target I'll be looking for is $100,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently trading on Bybit. Bitcoin USD is you know, about $66,164. Man, this is absolutely crazy. I'm in so many long trades right now. I'm in a long. This is absolutely insane, guys. These trades are crazy. I am in so many swing longs right now. My Bitcoin long is up right now about 1,751% from 41K. I'm in another Bitcoin long from 35K. This is actually the largest position I've ever entered in my life from 41K, and it's pretty nice. And this is just so wild, guys. This is so wild. Other than those swing trades, I'm really not in any positions right now. Besides I'm in a Bitcoin long. Oh my goodness, man. I'm in a Bitcoin long from, this is wild. I better take some profit out since we're at a new all-time high. I'm in a Bitcoin long from 59,165 also. And that trade was one that we had in here in the VIP Discord a few days ago, where we were looking for the long, and we got it down here right from the golden pocket, right around 59K. That was a really nice trade from around 59K, because if we come to a lower time frame here, this was it right down here, this drop that we had right here. So I'm long from right here. The way we found this setup was basically we had a daily level right there. If I put on my, this is so crazy. Yeah, we had a daily level right here, and not only did we have a daily level right there, but we also had a good old fashioned, okay, I'm talking 1950s. We had a good old fashioned golden pocket right there, okay, and when we came down to that level, we can see if we go to the minute time frame here. Yeah, I'll actually never find it, but we had some pretty nice, bullish divergences right there, right? Two big old BitBoy green dots, and a bounce right off of that confluence. So I am locked in that long right now. A pretty nice position. Pretty nice position. But yeah, so I'm loaded up. Let's go to new all-time highs, guys. Let's go to 70K. Let's hit those fib extension levels. Those are the areas I'm looking at. Now, a quick word to people who are potentially feeling the FOMO. Make sure not to FOMO. Yeah, make sure not to FOMO, y'all. It's very important that if you are trading and you're in this game, that we never do anything based on emotion. If you don't have a reason to enter a trade right now, you should not enter a trade right now. If you do have a reason to enter a trade right now, then by all means enter the trade. But we're in this game to make money, right? We're not in this game to catch the biggest move to the upside or the biggest move to the downside, although it is fun to do that and it strokes our ego. We're in this game to make money. And so instead of thinking about catching the big move and riding Bitcoin to all-time highs, instead what we should be doing, if we're not in a position right now, is we should be doing our technical analysis and asking ourselves, where could the next good entry come? Okay, there's a lot of different ways to determine that. I mean, you could use the 4-hour, 24-minute strategy, which I like to use. Seems like we don't have any good setups for that at the moment. You could wait until we get a small retracement and try and take a long off of a support if you think the price is going to continue up. You know, what I'm really excited for, to be honest with you guys, is I'm excited for Bitcoin to start ranging somewhere, right? If Bitcoin actually starts ranging between, like, you know, 65 and 75K, let's say now that we actually, you know, this is insane, guys. We've come above our all-time high. And let's say we do now come up to hit some of these fib targets, and then we start doing this, you know. This is such a good opportunity, not only to trade Bitcoin, but also it's going to be a good opportunity to trade altcoins, because once Bitcoin is done pumping and it starts to get a correction and a pullback, the altcoins are probably going to go wild right now when that happens. And also, this would be a great opportunity if we are going to print a bull flag up here or something, some kind of consolidation. Then we can look to get into a long right here. We could even short here and long here and short here. And how are we going to do that? We're going to be doing it by doing our technical analysis, finding those areas of confluence, looking at Market Cipher. There's no reason to FOMO into a trade if you don't have a good entry, because who knows? This could be the top and we could go back down to 10K. I don't know. None of us know. And if we're in this game to make money, the number one thing we have to do is preserve our capital. And preserving our capital comes by not entering a trade based on emotion, but entering a trade based on doing our analysis, having our confirmations, a reason to enter that trade, and sticking to our plan, right? This is very, very important. So these are the resistances I'm going to be looking for. We got one coming up right here at about 69,524. That's a good target. We got one right here at about 77,850. That's also a good target. And then the grand target for me, the grandpa of all targets, right, would be this $100,000 area. And I have some things that I would do if the coin ever does get up to $100,000. You know, I have some things I would like to do. You know, some things I would like to accomplish around the old homestead. If anybody doesn't know, if anyone's new to the channel here, I'm a homesteader, right? I raise my own food, I raise my own animals, trying to live a sustainable lifestyle as far off from the grid as I possibly can. Oh my goodness, I scared the crap out of myself. I'm in my Bybit app, I look down at positions and I don't see any positions, and then I realize it's because I'm in Ethereum USD and not Bitcoin USD. Man, almost thought I closed out my whole dang position, you know? Definitely trying to take some profits out, y'all, but I ain't trying to close my whole position. Sorry, I go a little southern in the mornings. Oh, let's see. This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely just pure insanity. Yeah. So let me pop into the chat, guys. Let's see if anyone's even here. Is anyone even here? Is anyone still here? What's going on? Shout out to the Crypto Lifer. Oh, man. I would love to go live later, Crypto Lifer. I would love to do it, man. Here, I'm going to text you right now. Yeah, that actually, that's a good idea. I have a live stream it too, but we could do it. I'm going to give you a text right now, bro. That would be good. Shout out to the Crypto Lifer. Shout out to Super Googly. ETH at 4K. Yeah, that is absolutely wild. Shout out to Memory Man. It's a good day. It's a good day, Memory Man. Shout out to Rabbi Eduardo. Shalom achi, ma shlomcha. Am I going to get a Lambo? Am I going to get a Lambo if Bitcoin goes to an all-time high? Well, I'll tell you what I am going to get. And look at this. We can see, interestingly enough, you know, we got people shorting up here. Interesting. Am I going to get a Lambo? I'm going to get a Lambo tractor, guys, for the farm. I'm going to get a Lambo tractor for the farm, you know. People don't know that Lamborghini makes tractors, okay? I don't know if you can see, But yeah, I'm gonna be rolling around in one of these babies, one of these Lambo tractors. I wish they had better resolution here for you guys to see these beautiful Lamborghini tractors. Here we go. This is a good one. Now I'm gonna be rolling up. I'm gonna be going to Walmart in this, like real redneck style, pulling up to the McDonald's drive-thru in one of these babies. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be admiring me out there, and be like, man, look at this guy on his tractor. I wish I was that man on his Lamborghini tractor, eating his McDonald's cheeseburgers. What an American thing that is. What an American thing it is to have a Lamborghini tractor going through the McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah. Oh man, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. You know what's actually kind of funny is that we have trapped shorts right now in this pump. Yeah, so these are my targets. Ethereum. What is going on with Ethereum? Well, I'll tell you what happened with Ethereum. It's pumping. It's pumping as well. All my fibs, all my local levels, everything is worthless right now. Everything is worthless. Let's talk about the cup and handle. Let's talk about the cup and handle that we had on Ethereum. So, no, that's not it. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think I might have lost my cup and handle. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Well, we had this thing here. Let me see if I can draw it. And interestingly enough, we are, we're coming up to this high right here, which is a resistance for Ethereum. But I was looking at this potential cup and handle over here, which now that I'm looking at the chart here, it's it is pretty interesting because we could be forming an even bigger cup and handle. But we had this thing trading here, and we had this little descending channel that we broke out of, and if we just take from the neckline to the base of the cup and handle, we can set our target at about right around 5K, and this was something that I've been looking at for a while. If we go to the ETH, by the way, if you want to get into the VIP Discord where I post my daily analysis, my trade setups, my scalps, my swings, and all that stuff, you can do that by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. All right. It's I try and provide a lot of value in this Discord, okay? More than most Discords. You're going to get updates all the time about multiple assets. In fact, even today, I'm going to be doing charting for different altcoins, trying to find those swing trade setups. We get those juicy trade setups, guys. We get those juicy trade setups. Like, right now, I'm currently in a very juicy SOL trade, right? An SOL trade. Because during one of the live streams, we found the potential setup right down here, hit to the exact dollar, currently in massive profits. Soul has been so good to me, it's been good for my soul, because this was another soul trade that we found here, and shorted it from the exact top. And it was juicy. Soul's been good. Soul has been so good to trade. The profits are enormous. But anyway, patreon.com/Jason Casper if you're interested. We have a thriving community in here, guys, of really good traders. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the video, and if not, you should check it out, of KPAX55 giving his trading story in there. He posts some really good technical analysis in that Discord. But the Ethereum is, so we're looking at this thing, right? We're looking at this thing forming here right when it breaks out, even before it breaks out. Looking at it forming, saying, the target's going to be, at first, the target was going to be a little bit lower, putting us back to, that all-time high that we had. And then if we analyze it a little bit later, we can see that potentially we can have a 50K target here. And what I want to do is I want to look at some fib extensions here to see, what is what could potentially happen here. So for Ethereum, if we're going to look at this as an uptrend where we had a leg up, a leg down, and now we're going to put in a higher high, what are some of the targets that we can look for? And having this cup and handle is nice because it can help us, find good areas of support and resistance that we can look for in the future. So if we do something like this, we can say that our 1-to-1 fib extension is definitely putting us around a 5K ETH. Okay, definitely putting us around a 5K ETH, which is super, super nice. And then if we hit our 1.618, we're looking at a $6,000 Ethereum. If we hit our 2.618, we're looking at almost a $9,000 Ethereum. Now, a lot of people are saying Ethereum is going to get to 10K during this bull run. Is that possible? I don't know. Like, honestly, who knows? Who even knows? But if we take another fib extension from this low here to the high of this this falling wedge, put it right here, we can see our 1-to-1 fib extension of this part of the trend is coming perfectly in at the target of the cup and handle, which has also put us right at all-time highs. So I think we're on track to hit all-time highs for Ethereum. This is the daily time frame. We can see money flow getting thicker. We're printing a green dot. The weekly time frame, there's still room to go on this momentum wave for Ethereum. Now, there are things that we need to keep in mind here as we are looking at these assets, which is, the first thing is potentially, right, we could put in some pretty gnarly bearish divergences. In fact, if we don't put in a momentum wave higher than this one right here on Market Cipher B coming in at about 106, and we put in a lower momentum wave as we come to one of those higher highs, I mean, that would give us a very bearish scenario where we could reject hard, and get a bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. That would be pretty intense. We look at what happened when we put in these bearish divergences, even on the daily time frame. Just these slight bearish divergences here give us a major correction. So what's going to happen if, we come up, put in this high, put in a higher high, and get another bearish divergence with the money flow coming down as well? That could give us a pretty gnarly correction. So, what is going to happen from now until the end of the year? It's anybody's guess. Nobody knows for sure. It's very possible we could go super parabolic, like what we usually do during a bull cycle, where we have a blow off top, something that everyone's been waiting for. The people who were still bullish, super bullish during the, like Tom Crown. Shout out to Tom Crown. He's the only one I can think of, who were super bullish during this consolidation range, which, by the way, was a juicy range to trade. I love ranges more than I love trending markets. They were saying, this does not look like a bull market end, right? This does not look like a blow-off top to me, right? In the past, blow-off tops, they look a little bit different. Blow-off tops look different. Let's take a look at a blow-off top. We'll go to Bitcoin USDT on let's go to USD. Let's go to Coinbase. Okay, I love me some Coinbase. Okay, we're coming back here to the blow off top, and so people are saying, right now what we just experienced was something like this, and then they're saying, okay, I'm looking for something like this to signal the end of the bull market. Okay, now here's my plan for the end of the bull market. Right, here's my plan, guys. People are like, how do I know when to get out? How do I know when, thank you, Bojan, who just reminded me I have to post a poll so Carl from the Moon says that 70K is imminent. That's cool. Shout out to Carl from the Moon. My man, my friend Carl. Let's bring him in. I'm going to have him live on the stream, guys. Carl from the Moon. Bro, we need to collaborate. What's going on, Carl? Good to have you on the show. So what's my plan to short this, right? How are we going to know when we come to the top? Because everyone's like, we never know when the top is, right? We always think that it's just the dip, right? We always think, oh, just buy the dip, and then, right? What is my plan for coming to the top? Now, first of all, I'm coming at this right now as a trader, not necessarily as a hodler. As a hodler, I am somebody who takes out profits into USDT every time we hit a new all-time high. So I have to do that today. I have to take some of my corn out into Tether. I just have to. That's a rule that I have for myself. That way, it doesn't matter when the top comes in. Although I'm super bullish on Bitcoin long term, I have a rule. As a conservative investor, all right? Now, I'm, like I said before, I'm like a combination of good old Joe Biden and good old George W. Bush Light, all right? Some good old Bush Light. You know what I'm saying? Good old G-dubs, nice and conservative, fewer calories and all that good stuff, right? It's the American way. It's the American way. Now, I always do take out profits. I realize my profits from my HODL portfolio. But I'm always adding more to my HODL portfolio every time we get it done. And it kind of evens out. But as a trader, what am I going to be looking for as we come up to a potential blow off top? Honestly, I'm not really going to be looking now that we're in all-time high territories for shorts unless I get some confirmation. There's no more levels to short. Y'all know I shorted every dang resistance along the way up here. I shorted every dang resistance. Right? Even yesterday, right? I shorted the resistance, and it was nice. It was a nice short. I shorted the breakout. And it was juicy, right? Now there's no more resistances to short. So what I need now, besides these fib levels that we were just looking at, which are potential, I will look for potential short scalps there. But what will signal to me the end of the actual bull market will be this. It will be a retracement that is very intense. So, for example, we had this massive blow off top, and then we had a massive dump, and then we had a retracement. Now, if we take our fib from the all-time high to the low of that first dump, we can see that we reject right off the Fibonacci golden pocket, right? If we see something like this, and if we go down to a lower time frame, like the daily time frame, right? Because the bearish divergences are absolutely going to be building along the way up. And by the way, if anybody doesn't have Market Cipher and you want to get Market Cipher, I have a 20% discount in the description of the video. Okay? So, we come to our massive blow off top here. And we do print a bearish divergence very, very clearly on the daily. Okay? So maybe you're a ninja and you get in here because on the daily, money flow is coming down and we get the bearish divergence. I don't know if I have the cojones, right, to do that. With large exposure to the market. Definitely maybe a scalp trade, right? But I don't have the cojones to enter a nice swing short there. What I would do is I would wait for a retracement, right? I would wait for a retracement, and when we come back to the golden pocket, this is where I would now start looking for my potential shorts. And right here we can see very clearly on Market Cipher B that as we come up to this high here, the daily time frame on Market Cipher B is printing this top. We can also see the money flows coming down. This is giving us confirmation, guys, that this is actually a real rejection on the daily time frame, that we could enter a swing short position here. That's how I plan to get out of this and enter into a really juicy swing short. We need some kind of confirmation of a downtrend. Market structure change on a higher time frame. I'm talking the daily, I'm talking the weekly, I'm talking the 2 weekly and the 7 weekly and the 56 weekly and the 2 yearly and the 7 yearly and the 10 yearly, okay? All right? So that's a great strategy if we want to shift our mindset from looking at the longs to looking to the shorts, because we are absolutely going to get a correction. We're going to have the FOMO. Everyone's grandpa is going to get into Bitcoin when it hits 100K. All the Southern grandpas, right? They're all going to get into it when it hits 100K. All of them. I'm telling you. You know why? Because, and I say this all the time, but you guys know, you grandsons out there know that you've been trying to get your grandpa into Bitcoin for a long time. He's like, you know what, son? I just don't understand it and I don't trust it. The only thing I trust is the integrity of the United States government. That's the only thing I trust. The most integral organization in the world. Could never do anything wrong, ever. The United States government couldn't do nothing wrong. Pure as gold. George W. Bush. Right? If it ain't got United States on it, I ain't buying it. It's probably some Ponzi scheme from the Chinese. Right? And so, finally, that grandpa, he starts to realize, hey, you know what? The purchasing power of my dollar keeps going down. I had all this money in the bank, and I can't buy nothing with it no more. You know what, son? I think I'm going to get me some of that Bitcoin. Right? That's when he's going to get into Bitcoin. You know, I seen on CNN the other day and Fox News that the Bitcoin's doing pretty dang good. You know, I think I might invest myself in some of that. You think I could make some quick gains buying the Bitcoin at an all-time high? And that's when he's going to get it. And I'll tell you, he will make some gains. He will in a number of years when we hit a new all-time high. But for right now, you know, once we hit that blow off top and everyone's grandpa starts going to Coinbase, that's when we're going to have a correction. And if it's going to be a major correction, we can hop in that by looking for a retracement on a high-term time frame, for sure. Absolutely. By the way, guys, if you want to learn how to do technical analysis the way I do every day in the Discord so that you can be a confident trader, you know, in here, oh man, such a sad story this morning though, guys, about this long trade that I missed literally by $20. Bummer, I should have front run it. Didn't do it. You can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. This is helping literally thousands of people because what it does is it gives you a systematic approach to trading. It takes all the emotion out, all the FOMO out. You approach this in a systematic way, a way that focuses on longevity, a way on making money over time, not taking losses, responsible risk management. Check out the testimonials. Even if you've never traded before, this will walk you through everything you need to know step by step, how I use Market Cipher in extreme detail to get those ninja entries. No offense to any real ninjas out there. I just mean fast and stealthy and accurate. Multiple trading strategies that I already use and many people use and have tested. Mindset risk management. There's currently a 30% discount in the description of this video. Check it out if you're interested. jasoncaspertrading.com. And by the way, if this stream can get up to 750 likes during the stream to celebrate the all-time high of the corn, I will be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin, guys. 0.025. Almost an all-time high in Ethereum, guys. Aaron wishes he's waiting on a triangle. Some canned Bitcoin. Can't go wrong with canned Bitcoin. Can't go wrong with creamed Bitcoin, frozen Bitcoin. Yeah. What's Duke Nukem? I don't know. I don't know if I want to Google trade that bad, trader. Is it going to be inappropriate here? My mate Carl's on. Is Carl really on here? Is Carl from the Moon actually on? No way. Nah, he's probably live on YouTube himself, right? Why do my fibs look different? I've customized them. Is Market Cipher a prerequisite of the course? It's highly, highly recommended, but I mean, you don't need it. You don't need it, but it's highly recommended, right? Let's put it that way. By the way, there is a 25% discount. I'm pretty sure on Market Cipher, and shout out to Darren Jones who says he loves the Discord and the Patreon. Thanks for being here, Darren Jones. Appreciate you. The chickens are parched. Yeah, I have a Market Cipher discount. 25% off. It's either 25 or 20%. I don't know. But here, I'll post that down here. Also, guys, if you want to get the course and get the 30% discount, this is the discount. I'm actually going to be adding more content to the course today. I'm going to be adding more content to the course today with no added price value to y'all because it's important stuff. And then if you want to join the Discord, you can do so right here. Just be aware that they charge you every first of the month on Patreon. So if you join today, you will get charged today and on November 1st. So just be aware. Also, if anybody doesn't have Bybit and you want one, you can use my affiliate link because it'll help out the channel. It'll help support the channel, guys. Boom. Everyone's trading Shiba. Timothy, his grandpa, just bought some Shiba. And yeah, very interesting, guys. This is a wonderful day, a day to celebrate, Us crypto hodlers, everyone thought we were crazy old conspiracy theorists, and maybe we are crazy old conspiracy theorists, all right? But we were right about the Bitcoin, right? Praise God, Baruch Hashem. You know, the Lord gives man knowledge, and He got us. He's the one that allowed us to get into this, right? If you're not religious or whatever, it's all good. Call from the Moon. I'm watching his video right now. He's at the mall in Dubai. He's like, hey, look at me. My life is so awesome, guys. Do you know why my life is so awesome? Because I trade Bitcoin and waiting for a retest and then 70K. In fact, wow, what am I even doing, guys? I got my Apple mouse. I'm all pumped up. I'm hyped up on caffeine. I didn't do anything today except look at the Bitcoin charts and, of course, pray and take care of the animals, right? But you know, let's take a look at the chart here, and let's just quickly see something, right? We're gonna take a fib from the last low to the high, and oh man, did we front run the 618 again? Did we front run the dang 618 again, y'all? Can you even believe that? Can you even believe it? Front running the 618 all day, huh? I would love to have. Man, a little bit tired here. You know, if we could really have wow, we could have a big correction here, guys. If this hourly doesn't keep coming up here. The 4 hourly could even give us a divergence here, all right? It could. We could dump hard, actually. But I'm not so sure just yet. What it would be really nice is if we could get into a long here. If we come back down to test some of these supports. We got the old Fibonacci golden pocket down there. We even got a Fibonacci golden pocket from right here, which is the trade that I missed, right? Shout out to everybody who actually caught that scalp that I posted in the Discord, because I know a lot of you caught it. And if you did, congratulations, because this was a epic scalp, which you know, potentially we could hold for a long time, 5%. And, you know, right now, here's what I'd be looking for to hop in along, honestly, guys. And I'm in no rush to hop in along. I'm already long, so I have zero FOMO, right? But, you know, if we do get a retracement here, which very well may happen, I would be looking for, well, a few things. This is what we do. This is how we hop in trends. We pull our fibs. We pull our fibs out, okay? We pull them out. Because this is the 12-minute time frame. What was I looking at before? The 1 hour? The 9-minute? What am I even doing here? Okay, I guess we did get a bounce off that local golden pocket. What how am I? How did I get that other fib pull? I'm flopping and groping, guys, you know. The adrenaline today is wild, you know. It's absolutely wild. Let me come down to a lower time frame. Yeah, so really then, I would say that from this low right here to the high, we do have some nice confluence with the VWAP and the 618. The 382, I would also be looking for if we dump down to 65,381. That would be a nice retest of the all-time high. And if we get this with a bullish divergence on the 1 minute here, okay, where we dump down and we start to see bullish divergences on the 1 minute where, you know, we come down and we come up and then we come down and then we come up like this, and the price is making lower lows like that, then honestly, I would look to potentially get into a long trade there if you think that the price is going to go up, right? We have to understand the macro environment here. Right? We always have to think about the environment. Like Elon Musk, our good friend. Shout out to Elon Musk, who didn't tweet this time. I wish he had. But Elon Musk, he takes out that Twitter, and you guys know what he does. He'll be talking about the environment and the Bitcoin, okay? You have to understand the environment, guys, if you're going to trade Bitcoin, okay? You have to understand the environment. You have to know, are things getting hotter or colder, right? Are we in an emergency? Are we in a grand solar minimum? Right? We don't know. There's a lot of things going on in the environment that we don't know about. We don't know. We're ignorant, right? We're ignorant. We're the serfs of this society. We don't know anything. We don't know what's going on. But if we have Market Cipher B, you know, then we can we can find out kind of what's going on. And so yeah, this 382 would be a nice area to hop into along, in my opinion, if I had the right confirmations. You know, we didn't even bounce off the 236. This is quite bullish. So the things that I would be keeping my eyes on right now are on the 1 hour time frame, you know, making sure that this momentum wave comes up higher than the previous. That's actually pretty important. I would like to see the momentum wave come up over the 100 line, honestly. That would be nice, because the previous momentum wave came up to 92.5. So that's 92.5. We want to see that come up a little bit higher, right, to keep a bearish divergence from forming. And, you know, if you think we're going to continue pumping here, then pull your fibs. Pull your fibs. That's all we can do right now, and wait for a retracement. Wait for a retracement to a fib with bullish divergences, and you could catch yourself into a nice long. What you don't want to do is you don't want to like long right up here, because then what happens? We get the correction, right? We get the correction. You don't want to buy high and sell low. You want to buy low and sell high, and high and low is all relative. So let's quickly actually. This is absolutely phenomenal. Interesting. I just want to do a little TA here. You know, just want to do a little TA and see if I can find anything. This is interesting, right? So we've got this little channel here. You know, we've had two touches of that upper trend line. The middle seems to be well respected as resistance, 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 support. I mean, this is literally, guys, just analysis here. This is not me trying to tell you what to do. I'm just curious to see what kind of things we have going on right now. So we do have some nice confluence down here with the 618 and the bottom of this channel. Okay, let's pull out some volume here. Look at that. I mean, you know, we do have a nice, we you know, if we ever do, if for some reason we get a hard rejection from up here, which could happen, you know, definitely be aware of the 61.9K area for a long. That, I mean, you know, not saying that we're gonna get there. I don't know, but did my take profit just get filled for my long? Let's see. Hang on. Let me listen to Carl real quick. In this video, I'll bet you he's gonna say that. I hope so. In this video.
Hello guys and welcome to the
Dang.
My name is Carl and I'm gonna bring you this emergency video because the Bitcoin price.
He didn't say it. Man, Carl, come on, man. You let me down, bro. Carl from the moon let me down. Man, I just want to hear him say in this video. Let's see.
Hello guys and welcome to the
I guess he doesn't say that anymore. Maybe I've been slacking on my Carl from the moon analysis. My CFTMA, my Carl from the moon analysis. You know, I did do some good analysis on him before where I noticed that his mouth was changing from to more like. So, let's say we get a rejection from here. And why am I on my phone anyway? I'm trying to see if my take profit got hit on my long. Okay. Yes, it did. Nice, nice. A very, very juicy long trade for the Bitcoin, up 230%. Extremely juicy. So it looks like we're not going to reject from here, guys, at all. But we might. And let's say we do, right? Let's say that this bearish div plays out, even though money flow is getting super thick. Where can we look for a juicy long, right? If we come down more. Well, it is nice to see that we are getting some confluence here at the this point of control and a golden pocket area. Okay, we're getting some confluence here. If we reject from that high. Now, let's turn that off for a second. Let's now turn on our 382 fib level. And we do have multiple fib pulls that we could pull here as well, right? We could pull from this swing low. We could pull from this swing low. We could even pull from this swing low here or this swing low. Now, this swing low right here is interesting because the golden pocket's coming in right along that middle point of the trend line. But if we take it from down here, we've got a value area high coming in right about here. Let's see, do we have anything there? I mean, that's kind of near the 0.5 fib. Let's move it right into the channel. Still our same value area high. Let's see if we have any more confluences here. Pull the fib from this swing low to the swing high. Nah, not really. Nothing to write home about. I wouldn't write to my mom about this. You know what? We could say that we have a golden pocket coming in right around that value area high as well. Maybe I would write to my mom about this. You know, I don't have to write to her because I actually do live in her basement. I do live in her basement, and you know, she's been trying to kick me out for years. I'm 31 now. When I turned 28, she was like, Jay, you know, you should probably think about maybe getting your own place. I'm like, come on, Ma. You know, I'm comfortable here, and you do my laundry, you wash my undies. You know, you cook me dinner. She buys me my pizza pockets and my SpaghettiOs, my Chef Boyardee. Why would I want to leave my mama's basement, right? So I don't have to write home to her. I just go upstairs. I don't even have to go upstairs. I just say, hey, Ma! And she comes down to my every beck and call. I'm a mama's boy, right? I love my mama. Shout out to my mom. I really do love you, Ma, if you happen to be watching this. I don't know if she is. But, yeah. If we ever do break down, these would be some areas I'd be looking to catch the juicy long in. Yeah, definitely this area and definitely this area here would be good areas. And, of course, you know, more locally, if we just pull out our fib from the recent swing low here where we caught that juicy scalp, which I missed, to this high. Yeah, the golden pocket's coming in right around the same area. We could even do this and see that we, you know, right here we have nice confluence with the VWAP and these fib levels. This actually would be an immediate level of support that we could look toward, right around you know, 54.7 and 65K. Can you believe that Bitcoin is 66653 right now? Sounds a little demonic. Sounds a little bit demonic if you ask me. Shout out to Brad Thurmond. Thanks for being here, bro. God bless. Crypto Yatched. Thanks for being here, man. Smack Shade. Chris from Crypto, who says in this video. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. ETH made a higher high from last dump. There's a macro upward channel on the daily coming up to the top of the channel. Thanks, Brad. Let me check that out, man. Let me actually check that out right now. Man, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is insane, man. This is absolutely insane. Man, I'm all about the Bitcoin, y'all. Give me some Bitcoins, and yeah, we got the 1 minute bearish div. Money flow's getting a little thick. I would love to come down and long this. You know what? Let me keep these things on my chart here. What did I even do? Man, I would love a retest of that all-time high, though. Wouldn't you guys? Wouldn't you guys love a retest right off the VWAP / old all-time high? And not only that, but a golden pocket. I mean, we have to admit there is a lot of confluence there, right? There is a lot of confluence there. So let me go ahead and turn off all this stuff, and let's go to the daily and take a look at the macro channel that we're coming up to the top of. I guess I have to probably go on, I probably have to go on Coinbase, right? Yeah, I do have to go on Coinbase. All right, guys. Well, before I do this, I will be right back, all right? I apologize. I'll be right back. I have some farmstead stuff to do. Give me 10 seconds. Well, all right, y'all, we're back. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. Well, here we are, back at the computer. Back at the old MacBook Pro. So here we are on Coinbase, and we have a macro channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of see what we're talking about here. I'm assuming you're connecting the previous bull market all-time high to this one. And maybe down to the low here. Or maybe down to the Corona low. And let me go to a higher time frame actually. Let me go to the 7 day. And you know, I'm not a big fan of the 7 day. Let me go to the 2 day. And just pull this thing. Interesting. Is this what you're talking about, Brad? So this is super interesting. This is very interesting. I mean, we've only had the top thing be respected once, right? Which is very, I mean, it is something to keep in mind. Now let's do some fib pulls here. Interesting, you know. I mean, it would if we had this confluence here, it wouldn't be until March. So, let's check out 382. We're above it. Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, Brad. If that's what you're talking about, my friend. You know, it is quite interesting. Let's get back to good old Bybit. You know, that's where I like to hang out. Wow. The corn. Pumping, guys. Pumping. Bybit says Bitcoin roars with new all-time high. Did you see that sprint up to 66K? Don't sit out on this massive run, says Bybit. Trade now. Good old Bybit. You know, I understand Bybit. You know, they be making money when people be trading. You know what I'm saying? So you got to trade now. Don't miss out. Trying to get that FOMO going. Guys, don't ever FOMO. Never FOMO. Look at this beautiful daily candle. Last night we had our highest ever daily candle close. That was something I was supposed to talk about. I didn't because of these crazy new all-time highs. Shout out to Memory Man, who's back in. Put my chart on log. That was a good idea. Shout out to Dominique de Graaf. Cardano's pumping. Common sense doesn't think it can go up more than another 5%. So, Brad. Was that correct, Brad? Was my channel right, man? Brad, if you're in the Discord, can you send me a message of your channel and I'll show everybody? I don't know if you're in the Discord or not. Luigi, my good friend Luigi. I think I'm friends with your brother. Is his name Mario? Sorry, that was a bad joke. Shout out to Alfredo Corona, man. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Shout out to Zaire Johnson. Shalom Wasa. You know, I like the 618 the best. The fib extensions, the 1-to-1, the 618, the 1272, and the 1.618, and the 2.618. Those are the ones I keep my eyes most on. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Robert Bonar. What's going on, man? Yeah, FOMO to the like button, y'all, because if we can get this up to 750 likes, I'm gonna be giving away 0.025 bitcoins. Shout out to Crypto Crank. Yeah, been making the craziest gains. XRP is finally breaking out. What's up, Duper? What's up, Brian H? Okay, the 12-hour chart channel this whole move up from 40K. Oh, okay. From down here. I'm probably doing it wrong, man. I'm sorry, Brad. I don't, I'm probably doing something wrong here, man. Let's see. Is this it? Something like this. And if that is it, let's see some things here. Interesting, Brad. That's interesting. If that's what you're looking at, this is quite interesting, because that gives us some nice confluence with the top of the channel and the 1272, which is one of the fib levels I actually do take seriously. So, I do take that kind of seriously. So, man, this is wild. What a wild day. What's up, HYNA? Does it make sense to join the Patreon today, or should you wait for the first? Honestly, I would wait for the first. I mean, unless you want to pay for the last 10 days of the month, but I mean, it's up to you. Is that an airplane in the background? Nah, that's my computer fan. I'm sorry, One Moss. Yeah, I'm working on getting better audio and a noise gate and all that, guys. you could see that I've upped the game, right? I've upped the game with these screens here, right? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You know, even this, guys. Look at this. You know? Shout out to Zaire Johnson, who says that this ETH consolidation looks just like what happened on April 9th, right before it went parabolic. Thank you, Crypto Crank, who says my trading has been really on par. Congratulations on your stream and consistency. Well, thanks, Crypto Crank. I appreciate that a lot, man. And the computer fan, I'm gonna get rid of that. Does next Bitcoin take profit? Wow, I mean, that's tough. That really is tough. Because all we can do is use fib extension levels for now. And, you know, for me, I take profits along the way up. Like, I'm in a long right now. And every time we hit a new significant level, I'm just going to take some profits out. And my stop loss is above my entry, big time. So, you know, this is absolutely wild. In fact, I should probably take a little profit out of my my other swing long here. Yeah, I'm gonna take some profits out. On good old PHEMEX, guys. Good old PHEMEX, and also take out just a little profit on my ETH long. You know, gotta pay yourself, guys. You gotta pay yourself. Over on PHEMEX. PHEMEX. You guys like PHEMEX? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the PHEMEX. Can we get 750 likes? I would love to give away 0.025 Bitcoin right now. I would love to give it away. I would give it away right now. It's just burning a hole in my Bitcoin wallet, guys. Burning a hole in the Bitcoin wallet. Oh, Chris, how much do I deadlift? I just hit a new PR last week, 595. Yeah, my tech setup hit a new all-time high, guy buddy. That's true. That is true. Crypto thinks that nothing can make me mad today, not even the wife. Wow. You know it's a good day when not even the wife can make you mad. Shout out to Big Butts 28. Big Butts 28, if you're listening, I love you. I love you, girl. It's pronounced PHEMEX, Brad. And someone wants to know how many kilos can I deadlift. Pff, I don't know. You think us Americans know anything about kilograms? I ain't got no idea what a kilogram is. Shout out to Emiliano from Mexico. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get the 750 likes, guys. I wish. I do wish. How do I have $80 of super chat revenue? I don't see all the chats. Oh no, did I miss somebody? Oh, it's from Crypto Lifer. Okay, cool. Yeah, shout out to Crypto Lifer. Yeah, shoulda, coulda. The fib retrace, the fib extensions are always a 3-point place on the chart. So now Nakatosh is talking about doing math over here to figure out the kilogram. You think I know math? Come on now. I don't know math. I don't know math. I don't believe in none of that math stuff anyway. Don't believe in no math. Don't believe in no science. Let's see. Shout out to Bojan, aka Boyan. 67K, guys. $67,000 Bitcoin. $67,000. Can anybody even imagine? Can you imagine that? Can you even imagine that? All right, guys. I got to do something real quick. In the Discord, yeah, okay, so fib extensions, yeah, they're always a 3-point hit on the chart. So there's a few different ways to obtain fib targets. You can use the fib extension. Another thing that you can do is you can also use a regular fib and flip it onto reverse, right? So, for example, if we take a regular fib, and we pull it from the swing low here to the swing high, this is now showing us supports underneath, but we can take this thing and we can put it on reverse, and now we can put on some other levels here, like the extension levels, like the 1272 and the 1618 and the 2618, and basically anything we want here, right? Anything we want. And this will also give us extension levels, and we can see that we're coming to an extension level here. And the problem is there's so many different pulls you can do that you can come up with multiple extension levels as well. So, if we take one from, let's say, well, where's another good area to pull it from? I would say from this swing low. Oh, did I already do that? Let's see. Yeah, I already did that one. Another thing we could do is we could pull it from high to low, like that, to get resistances along the way up. And we could reverse it in this way. So there's so many different things we can do to get different fib targets. That's what makes it so difficult. But I find that the fib extension, the trend-based fib extension, is my favorite thing to do, and that is the 3 points on the chart right here. So yeah, you take it from the first low to the first swing high, and to the higher low, and that's honestly how you get the good levels, in my opinion, right? In my opinion. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to cut the stream kind of soon. Thank you, Radu. I didn't know that. Let's see. We got. Let's see. Yeah, Stephanie, I am pulling the fib from the bottom to the top to the bottom. You're pulling it from the bottom to the top to the bottom, unless you meant top, bottom, top, which you can do also for downtrends. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to upgrade the chicken coop, guys. Now that we're at a new all-time high, I'm probably gonna have to give them more water too. That way they can drink more often. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? All right. Cool. Well, I appreciate all of you guys. May God bless all of you. I'm going to have to cut the stream right now, but it is an exciting day. It really is. And, oh, are we going higher? I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. I don't think anyone knows. Let's take a look at some of the lower time frames here. We got some bearish divergences on the very low time frames. Let's check back to the 1 hour here. I mean, the 1 hour, we need to come up a little bit higher before we remove the bearish divergences. Well, we'll have to keep our eyes on things. I mean, honestly, like, you know, here's the thing. People keep talking about shorting the top, right? Are we going to short the top? Are we going to short the top? We're probably not going to short the top, right? But if we start to dump like crazy, right? Let's say we dump like all of a sudden like below the VWAP, right? Then when we come back up to test the VWAP, see if we have bearish divergences. If we do, you can get into a short there and get the second leg down. You know, if we have our fibs, right? We don't have to be scared that we're going to miss a move. Because if we have our fibs and we pull it from the all-time high to the first drop, and then we come up and we notice, hey, look, there's confluence, golden pocket, and VWAP. And by the time we get there, we're seeing that we've got, let's say, a bearish divergence. Not a bearish divergence, but continued downward momentum on Market Cipher B like this. As we're coming to the golden pocket and money flows coming down, then we know, all right, yeah, I'll hop in this short. But there's no reason to FOMO short. And there's definitely no reason to FOMO long. If you're not in a trade, wait for a good setup. I mean, I'm telling you, we'll just wait for a good setup. I mean, that's how I trade. Like, this is not financial advice. You know, right now, I wouldn't want to get into a long when the 1 hour is looking kind of toppy. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want to get into a long when the 2 hours looking kind of toppy. Yeah, there's room to go. Yeah, I think we can go higher. But I would want to wait for a retest of some sort. That's what I would want to wait for. And if you're not, you know, trading is different than hodling, because with trading, you're not going to miss out on anything. As long as you're not losing money, you're winning the game, right? As long as you're not losing money, you're winning the game. And then other than that, it's just bonus points. And the bonus points are you wait for the good setups, you wait for your confirmations, and that way you don't get wrecked. You know, you use good risk management. That way you don't get wrecked. So let's go Ethereum. In fact, let me turn on the Elon Musk volume. So Ethereum, the next major resistance. The next major resistance I see here is the value area high of 41,997, which is also a daily level, which also may be a weekly level. No, it's also a daily level. So this is the next resistance for ETH, is right here. If we get above this and we start trading above that, then man, ETH is definitely going to all-time highs. Yeah, for sure. Things are looking good. Things are looking good, and we just need to be aware of and ready for upside and downside, and have a plan for up and down. Up and down. Shout out to Captain Cypress. Yeah, Zaire misses trading ranges. I miss it too. I really like trading ranges. Ranges are they're so easy to trade, right? Because the fib pulls are never going to lie to you. The divergences are never going to lie to you. You know, you're in a crazy uptrend. The divergences are tough. It's hard to get in. It's hard to get in a long. You know, a lot of times, you know, what I like to do in the trend, especially. In fact, this is a good time for me to put back on Market Cipher A. Market Cipher A, because when we're in an uptrend like this, guys, look at that 4-hour candle. When we're in an uptrend like this, we can utilize some tools like ribbon 5 on Market Cipher A. You know, anytime we come down to ribbon 5, we usually bounce off of that thing, right? We usually just bounce off of it when we're in an uptrend. And so, I mean, look at this, right? The whole way up, bounce off ribbon 5, 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 and then we lose it. So if you're just longing the bounce off ribbon 5, there's a good chance it'll be a good trade. If you mix that with Market Cipher, man, felt like that could have been a nice genty breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I miss writing music, guys. You know, I used to be a musician, a full-time musician. But yeah, you could use these. You could use these even on the lower time frames too, right? Use these EMAs, these ribbons. Look at this. I mean, this is unsustainable. I'll tell you guys. This is totally unsustainable right here. You cannot have such an erect slice of price action here and not expect some kind of retracement. You know what I'm saying? And let's see for Bitcoin as well. You know, it is very erect. And I would say this wave, I would like to see it come a little higher. It's looking kind of good. And you know, honestly, for me, if we do come up higher, I would love to catch this. I would love to catch a retest of the all-time high / that golden pocket, man. You know, I really would. Really would. I've got to update all these fibs, though. All these fibs. All my levels that I did this morning are all wrong because of this massive move to the upside. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Did I mention how massive it is? Oh, wow. ETH is at the daily? What daily? Hang on. Where's my charts? Oh, well, there's a lot of dailies, right? What daily is ETH at right now? Yes, look at that. ETH is at a daily. Rejected. Oh, interesting. Good call. Good call. ETH is at the daily. Bearish div at the daily. Bearish div at the daily. You know, let's see if we... Now that we got ribbon 5 on. This is wild, guys. This is just so wild. Evo Tesseract says, blow off top. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. How am I able to take funds out of Bybit? Well, guys, I don't make 2 Bitcoin a day trading. I just don't, right? I'm not crypto phase over here. I'm not making $400,000 a day over here trading. Well, I guess now 4 Bitcoin is getting to be quite a bit. 2 Bitcoin is getting to be quite a bit of money now. But yeah, my volume is lower than most YouTube channels. Yeah, you know, I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. But, you know, at least I have bigger biceps than most crypto YouTubers, right? I make up for it. The volume that is not here in the sound is made up in the gym. I do a high volume workout, right? Doing a lot of volume. Intensity and volume. You know, that's how you make those gains. Yes, a bearish div in oversold territory can be very bearish. It can be. It just depends on the context. And that's why, because we're in price discovery mode, you know, this is why before entering any kind of short, I like to wait for some kind of retest. Like, let's say that we do now confirm a bearish div on the 1 hour, right? Now it's confirmed, let's say. And we drop down, right? Well, then what we want to do is we want to pull our fib from that swing high to the swing low and say I'm going to be looking at the lower time frames as we come maybe to the golden pocket to catch the second leg of the move down, right? That's what we would want to do. And we can do this on all time frames, and if we're doing it on like the daily time frame, that's how we get into like a really nice swing short. You know, that's how we short like trend confirmation. It's all about confirmation of trend, and we you know, it's all about confirmation of trend. I mean, but look at this, right? We have bearish divergence on the 6 minute, and we're dumping, right? Is it a big dump? Not yet. Could it be? Of course. Of course. We had something like that here, another pump, something like that here. Who knows? Who knows how long we'll be pumping for? I honestly don't know. But I'll tell you this. Once things settle down, once we have a big dump, and maybe we could short the retracement, then after we dump, we're going to be ranging for a while. And it's like, once we're ranging again, that's like the safe territory. The ranges are the safe territory where we can get ourselves in good positions, right? Like what I love to do is, let's say we start to range here, right? We start to range here. Well, if I can catch a long down here and catch a short up here, now price is in the middle. Both my trades are open. The stop loss for my short is up here in profit. The stop loss for my long is down here in profit. If we break out and make another all-time high, let's say, then I'm still long from lower. And if we break down and keep going, then I'm short from higher. Those are the positions that it's good to be in, right? You like to be hedged and in profit both ways. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it, long and short at the same time. It's called being schlong. People ask me, are you long or short? I'm schlong. Okay? I'm schlonging it. Did we get 750 likes? Nah. I can't give away Bitcoin. I'm sorry, guys. Shout out to John Stain. Shout out to Crypto Yacht, who needs to get some muscles. All you gotta do, Crypto Yacht, let me put you on a workout program, bro. I'll put you on a workout and diet program. You could even still drink beer on it. I know how much you love sipping on your beer, bro. I'll make you a program, a diet and workout program. I guarantee, bro, you'll get jacked. Even if you have no equipment. Even if you have no equipment. How did I learn Hebrew, JR? Well, it was a long process. I've used books. I've used online videos, and I've taken a course. Do I do keto? I don't do keto. In fact, what I do is I eat lots of carbohydrates, lots of them, like 400, 500, sometimes 600, 700, 800 carbs a day, and I'm not even kidding. I eat a lot of carbs. I don't know if I'm always going to do that, but I do that. I've tried keto, and it doesn't make me feel very good. But you have to understand, I'm a very active person. So a lot of people who do keto, they go to the gym, but then they like have a desk job. I'm like a homesteader, so I'm always out there doing work, and so I need quick energy. And for some reason, I know people say they feel better when they're in ketosis. Maybe I never got past the keto flu. But I've tried it. I tried it for a number of weeks to see if I would feel better, and I did not. I did not feel better. My strength went way down. My energy went way down. Everything went way down. Everything went way down. So maybe someday I'll be keto. I don't know. Noodle Bob eats too much McDonald's. Well, Noodle Bob, you gotta stop. Just stop it cold turkey, man. Stop it cold turkey. You know, McDonald's, in my opinion, is poison. It's not even food. You shouldn't even consider it food, man. It's not food. You know. It's addictive. It's not food. You know, why would you put that stuff in your body? You know. Especially these days. I mean, there's so many things out there that are hurting us, right? In the environment, the chemicals that we're surrounded with in our clothes, in our soaps, our deodorants. We can't go anywhere without being surrounded by these hormone-disrupting substances that are in everything. And everything is against the human body. Now we've got these other things going around, you know. Health. If you're not healthy, then you cannot do the things that God has called you to do. I don't know if you're a believer in the Lord or not, Noodle Bob, but it's, eating that stuff is not being a good steward of what God has given us. And there's coming a day pretty soon where the new healthcare is going to have to be self-care, because it's things are getting pretty tough. So let's check out Soul. Actually, someone's asking about Soul. Let's check it out. Look at this though. Good old Ribbon 5 Market Cipher A. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Good old Ribbon 5. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Let's see how Soul is doing. Man, Soul. Shout out to everyone who took this long with me on SOL, Solano. Man, that was the juice, guys. That was the juice. People who are, don't be tempted to FOMO into a trade, right? Don't be tempted to FOMO in. Here's why. There's always going to be an opportunity out there, right? This Soul trade that I'm in, we had to wait for it. We had to wait a while for it. right? Where's the setup? Aha! We had to wait a while for this thing, right? It didn't hit. When was I planning for this? On October 6th, I was planning for it. It didn't hit until October 12th. So, like, you know, it's took almost a week, right? So, you know, if you have a plan now to get into a trade, don't be discouraged if it doesn't happen today. Don't feel like when price is trading over here, oh, there's never going to be an opportunity. There will. And don't FOMO in when price pumps, because guess what? There's going to be a retracement, and it's going to come right to the level you wanted. And when you see those Market Cipher confirmations, you're going to get into a good old trade. And man, this soul trade is the juice right now, guys. It is absolutely the juice. Shout out to the flopping groper, giving advice in the Discord, in the Market Cipher Discord. Let me check on that soul trade. How's Cardano doing, by the way? I'm also long on Cardano. The soul trade is up about 350%. Massive profits right now, guys. Massive, massive profits on Sol. Let's check out Cardano. My Cardano long's up about 160%. How are the profits? They're not that massive, guys. I have to be honest. I had a smaller position for Cardano. They're not bad, but it's not like this Sol trade here. Look at this. Let's check out Cardano. You know, I had a friend named Dan. He had a car. My friend Dan had a car. Okay. So, I'm long on Cardano from down here. This triangle is being respected quite well. We got another bounce off of it. I would say this is the 6-hour chart. Potentially, we could have another massive move to the upside here. If we break out of this triangle for Cardano, the first area that I would be looking for is, you know, well, if we just take some good old trend lines and just do the old technique here. You know, we do have some nice resistance coming in at about $2.85. Okay, we have a high volume node 786 and a weekly level up in this area. We also have a golden pocket and a daily right in this area. Those are the next resistances that I would see. We have a naked daily point of control right here as well. So if we break out of this triangle, these are the three resistances that we have. And you know, I'm expecting Cardano to hit new all-time highs. I'm super bullish on the Cardano, guys. I'm a big Cardano hodler. I have so much Cardano. I've been hodling it since it was worth cents, guys. Since it was worth very, very little in 2017. I made a video about how bullish I was on Cardano. And I was also bullish on IOTA. Do you guys remember IOTA? Is IOTA even still a thing? Is IOTA still even a thing? It's still a thing. How's it doing? How's it been doing since 2018? I mean, it's higher than it was, I guess. So hey, IOTA's not doing so bad. IOTA's not doing so bad. In fact, looks like it might be consolidating here in a triangular type pattern. Got to bounce off the golden pocket. Got a rejection off the golden pocket. Yeah, interesting. I mean, maybe I should get back into IOTA. I was bullish on it because, you know, the Internet of Things is coming, and then the Internet of Bodies is coming, where we'll all be connected to the Internet through blockchain technology, and every aspect of our lives will be controlled by the government. By governance, I should say. Not necessarily by government, but governance, because it's actually going to be the algorithms that control us. It's very interesting. Very interesting times coming, guys. Very interesting times coming. Become a homesteader. Try and become as self-sufficient as possible, guys. You know, everything comes from God. But when it comes to material objects, true wealth is land and animals and the ability to sustain yourself without help from somebody else. And there's no such thing as free stuff. All right? You think you're getting something free? You're going to have to pay for it later. Could be your freedom that you have to pay for. You know, can't tell you how many people are slaves to their jobs that I know because they just want to stay there long enough to get their socialist insecurity checks at the end. I'm telling you. There's no such thing as free stuff. You know, it's all about community. It's all about supporting each other. You know, if somebody's old and they can't work anymore, then they should be supported by their community and their family, right? That's the way it should be. But nope. We've replaced that role, and now it belongs to the government. So we're enslaving ourselves, guys. Enslaving ourselves. Things are more convenient. Shouldn't go on these types of rants on YouTube, guys. That's how your channel gets shadow banned. All right, receive this blessing, everybody, in the Hebrew language. God bless all you guys. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. B'Shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which means in English, may the Lord bless you, and may He guard you. May He cause His face to shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face toward you and give you completeness. In the name of Yeshua the Messiah, the God of Israel.